What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quicksand tapping in for episode 90 of Mindset Monday. Stay tapped in because in today's episode, it's going to be more of a story time. The past 2 weeks have been really busy for me as far as coaching and training on my schedule, which is always a good thing. And I've been training and coaching at a basketball day camp with the 𝗵𝗵 Breakers. And so with this camp, we go from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and there's kids of all different ages, starting from like kinder all the way up to 8th grade. And so I typically work with the 7th and 8th graders, 6th, 7th, 8th, and it's always fun, right? But the schedule from 9 to 3, honestly, it could be stressful for me, like mentally and physically, because it takes a toll on you. You're there with the kids all day, you're coaching on your feet, you're moving around, demonstrating. And on top of that, after 3 p.m., I typically have like private training sessions, or we have team practices on Tuesday, Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So that's an all day thing. And so it just takes a toll on my body and my mind. When this happens, I feel like I have no time to do anything for myself, right? Because I'm just tired. I don't want to do anything else but just rest and just relax, chill, you know? And so when that happens for me, I start to let things pile up, let emails pile up, let texts pile up, let DMs pile up, let like my car, the back of my trunk, get all cluttered up with things that I don't need in there. My room starts to get piled up with clothes, starts to get piled up with other, I don't know, just random things that are on my desk or on my bedside that usually aren't there. But right now it just feels like I was in a rush. And so I'm not getting to that and cleaning it and fixing it up. And so that makes me feel mentally like just cluttered, unorganized. I feel like I have less time. Yesterday, I was just like, you know what? The camps are done. Today's Sunday. I'm going to just clean. I'm going to clean the back of the trunk, which I did. Got everything out that I didn't need in there. Now it looks neat and presentable, you know, to anyone, also to myself, right? When I go up to the house in my room, right after I fixed up the car, I had like 4 trash bags worth of just like random things that I started cleaning out. And now the room feels bigger, feels like more roomy, spaced out, and the energy is starting to flow throughout the room. And I feel the same thing for the car. The garage can be another thing, right? Wherever you spend the most time, if it's cluttered and unorganized, it's going to cause you to have the energy just be balled up. It's not going to flow how it should be. You just feel bad about yourself because you know when you're doing something fun, you know that back at home, the house is dirty, or you know that the car isn't clean, right? And so it starts to get to you. And the lesson that I've learned after cleaning all that out and throwing it away is that when your workspace, when your car, when you're wherever you sleep, when all that is cluttered, it's going to clutter your mind. And when your mind is cluttered, you can't perform to the best of your ability. You can't be who you are meant to be, because you're physically and mentally holding yourself back by not allowing the energy to flow, by keeping everything cluttered. I started thinking of other ways that people cause clutter in their life. And so one of the ways is text, emails, DMs, right? Not replying to those, not getting back to them, and not making them a priority when sometimes they should be. And so then they start to pile up. Then you start to look at it and you're like, I don't know who to reply to. I don't know when to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. And it never comes, right? So start just one time, one email at a time, one text at a time, one DM at a time. Start to delete the things you don't need. You start to see those numbers shrink, and it becomes easier to get the task done of sending out that text you need to, or replying to that email, about a business deal or whatever it is. So I also had a friend text me yesterday, and they said they were going to go to the beach during sunset to read a book. In my mind, I said, that's a great way to declutter your mind. You can read positive things, read a good book that takes you to another world, and it gets your imagination to get going, and you're not worried about all the problems that are in your life. That's a form of decluttering your mind, to getting you back to the present moment and focus on what really matters, which is you. Because if you aren't going, if that engine isn't flowing at a high level, then again, like I said, you can't be who you're meant to be, but you're also not going to be as happy, as uplifted. You won't be as positive, and you won't be able to help people in your life if they need help. And I'm just speaking from my own experiences, because I am a coach and a trainer, so I love to help people. That's my job. That's what I do. And so when I don't have a grasp on certain things in my life, I feel like I'm not being the best coach or trainer that I could be or I should be. When I was writing down all the notes for this video on my phone, and it started, I wasn't saying a word out loud. It was all in my mind. I was just getting all the words off. And then all of a sudden the note is like extremely long, and I'm like, okay, this is perfect. This is another example of decluttering, journaling, writing, getting all the ideas that you have in your mind onto paper or onto your phone, so that way your mind doesn't feel cluttered and locked up, okay, which is like a form of self-therapy. And so that's something to consider. You know, when you're not feeling well, when you feel like things aren't going your way, write about it, talk about it. When you start to organize your life, everything around becomes smoother. You get more creative, more ideas start to flow, energy is up. And when your energy is up, people want to be around you. You can get more things done. You can help more people. You can even help yourself, right? You start to allocate time towards your mental health, your physical health, and everything starts to go in the right direction. So I'm so glad that I was able to declutter the car, declutter my room, and then, you know, pretty soon decluttering some parts of the garage to make it flow a lot better and, you know, bring the best out of me. So thank you all for watching. If your life is cluttered right now, find those areas that you can declutter and start one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour, right? Just take time to start to remove things from the area and in your mind, so that way you can live a better life. Thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate you all. I'm sorry it wasn't more organized. It's just rant. It was just a rant, some things that are on my mind. Thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate you all. Episode 91 next week. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok for daily inspirational videos, and I will see you all on the next one. Tap out.